Would you believe that Mike Post has actually composed over 6,000 hours of television in the course of his career? Well, I didn't either, but he has. And in this query, he shares with us his creative process.
The first thing you do is you either look at a script or you look at a piece of film that's finished. And I prefer to look at the film. You know, I like reading scripts, but I don't think I'm as good at envisioning what's going to take place from the printed word as I am from seeing, you know, I see a picture without music and I start hearing music right away. I mean, that's just me. I'm ultra specific in the right gig. You know, it's not like I'm just in the right neighborhood. I mean, I'm in the right house in the right room. Because I look at film without music and I hear music. So it's kind of, you know, your dad and I have talked a lot about, you know, our individual gigs, and he says, you know, I just hear the characters talking to me and I just hear the music playing. I mean, it's the exact same thing. You know, he sits and bangs it out on, well, now it's a computer for you know, on that typewriter for all those years. Are you still doing a typewriter? Yeah. With me, in the old days, I would get, you know, I'd go to Universal before we had even VHS, you know. I'd go to Universal, I'd see the film in a room, and then I'd go home, and a day later, the music editor would type out the description called a cue sheet in tenths of seconds of everything that's happening, every line of dialogue, and Pete and I would write the music from those cue sheets on paper, send it to a copyist, get it copied in parts for the orchestra, show up 2 or 3 days later, conduct the orchestra, and record it that way. We did that for years and years and years and years. Now that synthesizers and samples got so much better, now all I do is look at the picture and play. I write very little down. And that's a shame because I write music faster than I write English, you know. I mean, I don't spell very well. We do have that in common. You should see your dad and I writing songs. Now, we've written a few songs together for a few of his shows. It's the most hysterical thing in the world. Not only is he dyslexic, but his penmanship is almost as bad as mine. I mean, mine is that bad, and I'm not dyslexic. At any rate, so we have a lot in common, obviously, but seeing us write a song together is hysterical. No, you write the words down. No, I'm not writing the words down. I'm writing the music down. No, but you spell better than I do. No, I don't spell better. You spell better than I do. No, I can't spell anything. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.